Welcome, my friends. The tale of the KreamGetsStuff world is a long one, spanning many years. When people ask me just how I got to where it is, I always recount the same story. However, it always seems to be so long-winded. So, won't you join me for a retweaking of the tale? A twist of the knife? A retelling of the same old story with a new breath of life? This is the tale of Kream and his world, and the events that have transpired over the years. The tale begins with Kream getting his bearings, taking in his surroundings, and preparing to explore his strange new world.
The main thing about this version specifically is that it spawns with these debug chests. It has every item in the game. Some of these you shouldn't be able to get at all. Some of them you should be able to get in later versions. So we have things like fire, mob spawners, stone slabs stacked on top of each other, lava and water, both flowing and static, and we have portal blocks. But I was thinking I'll just take the illegals and burn all these other things, because I don't want to have, you know, such a head start over everything else. So I'll do that, and I'll start hunting for a new base location. I did craft a bed, and I found some coal here, so we're gonna pick that up, and then we're gonna keep moving. Oh, there's iron there. That's a coincidence. Okay, I've found a base location. I think this looks pretty nice. We have the lake in the middle, and we have all this free space out around the corner. Well, around the side. We're decently far away from 0-0, which I'm pretty sure was spawn. So I'm definitely out of the spawn chunks now. So I'll probably set up here, and there's a massive kit. Wow. Yeah, this is a lot better than I thought. We'll probably set up here then. I could turn this into a waterfall. We could probably build a cave side base for now, because it'll be the easiest.
And with that, the moment to set up camp had come, and the main base of the KreamGetsStuff world was born.
Okay, so welcome back. Some things have gone right, some things have gone wrong. So first off, we do have a base now. Very tiny. I've made a chest for all this illegal stuff, also my first pickaxe, because that's important. Now, I hear a lot of zombies around first off. If I press F3, it's probably those down there, so we'll probably go check that out. Hell, you might be a spawner, you never know. I also forgot that in this version, there's a high chance that when you go to sleep, you're gonna get attacked by a mob, and I got attacked by a skeleton and almost died, so that was something. I really want to see if that cave is, you know, big enough for a montage, and see if we can get some diamonds maybe. Something else we can actually make right now, though, is petrified wooden slabs. Up until 1.2.5, any wooden slab would be petrified, so you can mine it with a pickaxe, not an axe, and it acts like a stone slab. Another thing, breaking stairs in this version, well, I also updated to beta 1.7.3 just for, well, reasons, but breaking them just drops wood, so that's a waste. But I'll have to just wait the night out, because I don't dare sleep now. I'm on 4 hearts, so that's just a quick progress update. I'll talk to you, well, in a second for you. It'll be when the night passes for me.
Once the sun rose, Kream immediately got to work. After all, the world wasn't going to build itself. And, just like that, first of many deaths in the KreamGetsStuff world. Funny, isn't it? Imagine if this was hardcore, like most of the YouTubers. This is why we don't play that around here.
So, this isn't good. We might have just lost quite a bit of stuff. I don't have anything else as well to go down there with apart from a almost broken stone pickaxe, so this should be fun. I did not expect that. Yeah, that was an experience. Hopefully there's no mobs around. Hopefully I can get there before any mobs spawn. There might be a zombie down there still, but... Oh. Okay, the iron and the coal is safe.
With earlier incidents resulting in a lack of sleep, it was time to construct a safer place to call home.
Okay, hello, welcome back to episode 2 of KreamGetsStuff.
Yet again, on day 2, our friend descends into the mines in search of something very special.
So, if you saw there, we just found diamonds. They're right up there. I have no idea how many are up there, but we found them. Make sure I don't get hit by this lava. Oh, it's a skeleton. Block this off because I really don't feel like dealing with any mobs that come. And yeah, first diamonds. And there's a few of them. That's good. That's really good. But just mine them. So there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, and 4.
But that wasn't the only monumental occasion for the day. A bit of help from some external tools, and Cream was going somewhere very, very special. And here they are. The Farlands. Aren't they beautiful? The Farlands are a phenomenon that occur roughly 12.5 million blocks away from 00. They are a hard world boundary that appear when the Perlin noise generators responsible for terrain generation stop functioning properly. This results in the large sponge-like wall of terrain that we refer to as the Farlands. This was fixed with the newer terrain generation introduced in Beta 1.8 and beyond. There is a world boundary present today, however this one is located 30 million blocks away from 00, more than double the length of the Farlands. There is nothing technically stopping you from continuing past the Farlands, because while they are technically a hard limit, due to them generating as a result of an integer overflow, the game still functions perfectly fine within them, barring a few precision loss errors caused by a completely separate bug. You don't like fall through the world or anything when you reach them, that happens much further away. Trying to follow up something like that, Cream got to work gathering up a few more discontinued features. 127 stacks, infinite stacks, overstacked items, and...
So now I'm in beta 1.9 pre-3, and because I jumped so much, I think it was storing my XP. I'm on 76 levels, so now there are 2 methods to getting end portal frames, and then obviously getting portal tiles. There's only 1 method, which I'll show you now. And I'm gonna put all my stuff away because we have to die. How am I gonna die, actually? We could always drown. Oh, I don't want to die because I have 76 levels, but... it's for the other 10 levels. Now that we've drowned, when I respawn, these are what we needed. So we have, this is a portal block. I can't move this at all until, well, until beta 1.9 pre-4, because if I hover over it, the game will crash. I'll show you that in a bit. These are early end portal frames. They look like this for some reason, probably because it's a work in progress texture at the time. And then obviously bookshelves and enchanting tables. That's just because they were new in this, and enchanting was old and stuff as well. Apart from that, that should be the end of this episode. Well, I'll check the runtime. Oh, I hovered over it. Well, yeah, I'll see you when I load up my game again.
With all that had been done in the world so far, Cream realised it was time for a home. Nothing too grandiose, just something a little nicer than his hole in the wall.
Because there's a lot you can do with enchanting in beta 1.9, pre-3, and 4. But I also want to start on a base, and not a big one right now, just for, you know, a starter base. And I was thinking maybe a wizard tower looking thing. So, I'm just gathering up nether brick. We're not done yet, I still need more probably if I want to build something really cool, but I just want to show how slow this is. We found a stronghold. Now, this was the last one I had to check. Some of the materials we're going to need for this is sugarcane for bookshelves and leaves. I really want to use leaves for vines because they look really cool. And also cauldrons. Cauldrons can make really good decoration if you use them right. So, I think we have most of the resources I want to use. I kind of want to get some red wool, but I'll probably do that later. I'm probably going to time-lapse building it, I think, because that's just the easiest way to do it. And then you can see me building it. I say, well, just get right into that. So, the base is now done on the inside as well. We have an enchanting setup. I have moved the enchanting table outside for something. These leaves will be replaced with bookshelves, so we can get level 50 in pre-4. This is the enchanting area. Well, this is where we're going to store them. And up here is a bed to sleep in, and also so we can look out over here. Actually, I should probably put some torches up here, because, well, I don't want mobs spawning here. It's my bedroom. For now, anyways. Next thing, this is what enchanting does in this version. Now, when we update to pre-4, this will be feather falling, and the way you do this is very simple. All you do is enchant with a level 1 enchant. You can do it with any level, but level 1 is obviously the most efficient.
Having also discovered the previously mentioned spawner on day 1 next to his home, it seemed only right to turn it into the first XP grinder, which was perhaps more effort than it was worth.
I left this for like 5-10 minutes, and it's full of zombies. I'll see you guys when I've done all the feather falling stuff. So, I'm done enchanting. And believe it or not, this is the last thing we had to do on beta 1.9 pre-3. When I update, I have to grind for at least 150 levels. 3 enchantments of 50. 150 levels. So, it's gonna take a while. You get close to them, because the moment you do, you get bounced back. And it's just kind of fun, to be honest.
And yes, that is Silk Touch and Fortune on the same tool. Yes, it's possible in beta 1.9 pre-4. No, it doesn't duplicate ores. Shame, really. With the success of his enchanting endeavours, and another important project crossed off of the list, Cream went to bed. Well, not before getting his stuff blown up in the process.
Sorry, enchanting. How did that blow? Oh my god.
Another day, another project to bring to life. This time our little friend decided to solve one of the biggest issues plaguing anybody. Food. With the acquisition of pig spawners possible through Silk Touch and the test build chests, it seemed like a no-brainer to go out and make a pig farm. A few trips around the world to grab some materials, and it was time to work.
After a lot of work, we're finally done with this thing. But it does work. The pork falls down here, we push this lever, and these come out. I just spat it out like that. That's bad. Anyway.
As much as this is a world to survive and thrive in, it's also a world dedicated to documenting weird and wacky features from years past. And in order to incorporate that into the world, some things must be stored in the appropriate places.
So we're gonna build a place to store this, and I'm thinking a big chest. I've got the materials. I'm probably only gonna use wood and nether brick because we don't have enough textures to really make an accurate model, so it's gonna look really simple, but it'll still work really well, I think. So, I have an idea, and I want to make the chest kind of buried in the ground almost, because I feel like it would look cooler than just having a massive chest. I've made an entrance to it. This lever opens up the front, if I can actually hit that. It's a very simple redstone mechanism, it's nothing complicated, but it works for an entrance. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is decorate around the side with these leaves. So, this is the inside. I've done some work. I think I've got most of the different things we can get on here.
Old Minecraft is super buggy, man. Another day? Another discontinued feature. They kinda look like crates. Even to this day. I never really go over it, actually. Oh, and also,
just, you know, it'll be fun to watch how many times— ah!
This game is still a horror game. At least in my mind. But now, there was only one thing left to prepare for. The ultimate event a Minecrafter can undertake. Slaying the dragon. Well, technically there's the Wither, and the Warden, and whatever else, but they aren't in the game yet, so. And what better way to prepare for a fight than a montage? If Rocky taught me anything.
Oh, welcome back. So, after that little montage, I think we have basically everything we need. We have beds to blow up the dragon, snowballs to take out the end crystals, we have blocks to pillar up and to get the island if we spawn quite far off, armor, which I just made a new set of. We are quite low on iron now actually, so we need to mine for some more. A bunch of arrows in case we don't kill it with beds, and the fire aspect 2 sword that I'm still disappointed about. We're going with an end portal tile.
With all that preparation complete, there was only one thing left to do.
Here we go.
And that, my friends, concludes the first chapter of Cream's journey. However, there is far more yet to be told.